Welcome back to Sir Boats Yacht, the channel where we explore the most unique vessels on the water, from luxury yachts to practical liveaboards and everything in between. Today we're taking a trip down the canals of charm and tradition to explore a classic yet modern marvel, the narrowboat-style houseboat. These iconic floating homes have become a symbol of slow living and freedom on inland waterways, and today we're going to dive into what makes them so beloved and so functional in the world of boat living. Whether you're dreaming of a full-time life on the water or just curious about how these boats manage to combine heritage with comfort, this deep dive will reveal the ins and outs of the narrowboat-style houseboat. We'll cover their design, heritage, clever interior layouts, impressive performance for their category, and why more and more people are turning to these sleek canal cruisers as their floating homes. Let's begin with the key features of a narrowboat-style houseboat. One of the defining features of narrowboats is right there in the name, their narrow width. Traditionally, these boats are built to fit the British canal system with a beam or width of around 6 feet 10 inches. This slender profile allows them to pass through locks and bridges that are centuries old, a characteristic that has been carried over even in modern versions meant for broader use. Most narrowboat-style houseboats range from about 30 feet to 70 feet in length. The shorter ones are easier to handle and park and make great weekenders or solo dwellings. The longer boats offer more room and are often chosen by couples or families planning a full-time life on the water. Despite their narrow profile, these boats are incredibly efficient in how they use space. Every inch of the boat serves a purpose, and you'll find storage in the most surprising places. One standout feature is the flat-bottom hull. This design is ideal for shallow canals and gives the boat great stability when moored. While it may not be ideal for choppy open water, the flat bottom ensures the boat can cruise comfortably on rivers and narrow inland waterways. This makes them perfect for leisurely travel through some of the most scenic and tranquil routes imaginable. Another key feature is the choice of propulsion. While many traditional narrowboats were powered by diesel engines, modern narrowboat-style houseboats are increasingly embracing electric and hybrid propulsion. These systems are quieter, cleaner, and offer the ability to cruise without disturbing the peaceful surroundings. Many models today come with solar panels and battery banks that can power onboard systems, making these boats increasingly self-sufficient. Moving on to the design aspects of narrowboat-style houseboats, the aesthetic is a blend of tradition and modernity. The long, slender shape is a visual hallmark that dates back over 200 years, but the modern interpretation can include everything from heritage-style brass fittings and painted roses to sleek metallic finishes and panoramic windows. Externally, most narrowboats have a towpath-friendly design allowing for easy access from the side, and some come with spacious deck areas at the bow and stern. The stern can be a traditional tiller-operated open deck, a semi-traditional cockpit, or even a cruiser stern with seating and railings for guests. This rear area often doubles as an al fresco dining space or morning coffee spot, depending on how you outfit it. The sides of the boat may include rectangular porthole windows or full-length picture windows that bring in ample light and open up views of the passing countryside. Roof space is often utilized for solar panels, storage of bikes, or even garden boxes for those who enjoy a touch of green living. Inside the narrowboat-style houseboat is where the real magic happens. Despite the tight constraints of the hull width, designers have managed to create living spaces that feel surprisingly open, warm, and welcoming. Typically, the layout follows a linear flow, starting from the bow and moving through the lounge, kitchen, bathroom, and ending in the bedroom at the stern, or vice versa depending on the build. The living area or saloon is usually the social hub of the boat. Here you'll find sofas that often double as guest beds, built-in bookcases, and entertainment units, and sometimes even a wood-burning stove for that extra touch of coziness. Windows or hatches provide natural light and cross-ventilation, while clever lighting schemes help define the space at night. The kitchen or galley is compact but highly functional. You'll often find full-sized sinks, compact ovens, or even 4-burner stoves, refrigerator units, and plenty of cabinet space. Some boats opt for modern IKEA-style minimalism, while others embrace a rustic country kitchen charm with wooden countertops and traditional fittings. Regardless of style, the focus is always on maximizing space without sacrificing usability. Bathrooms on narrowboats can be surprisingly luxurious considering the size constraints. Many have full-sized showers with glass doors, composting or cassette toilets, and stylish vanity units depending on the water tank capacity and heating system. Hot water is usually available either via onboard diesel heaters or electric immersion systems. Sleeping quarters can vary greatly. Some boats have fixed double beds with under-bed storage while others use convertible furniture to create flexible spaces. There's often room for wardrobes or shelving, and in some longer models you might even find 2 or more private cabins. The use of mirrors, light-colored finishes, and strategically placed windows makes even the sleeping areas feel open rather than claustrophobic. Now let's discuss performance aspects. While narrowboat-style houseboats aren't built for speed, they excel in maneuverability and economy. Their long, slender hulls make them perfect for navigating narrow, winding canals and tight mooring spaces. These boats typically cruise at around 4 miles per hour, which is the canal speed limit. This slow pace encourages a relaxed lifestyle and gives you time to appreciate the beauty of your surroundings. The propulsion systems are usually low-maintenance single-screw diesel engines, often from well-known names like Beta Marine or Barris Shire. These engines are reliable, fuel-efficient, and designed for slow, continuous cruising. However, the electric revolution has begun to influence this segment too. More builders are offering lithium battery banks and electric pod drives or hybrid systems, allowing for near-silent cruising for several hours at a time. Handling a narrowboat is a unique experience due to its length-to-width ratio, but it becomes second nature with a bit of practice. Boat thrusters are sometimes installed on longer models to assist in tight maneuvers, and modern boats often include rudder upgrades and automated systems to improve steering and control. Fuel consumption is remarkably low due to the efficient hull design and slow cruising speeds, making them a very economical option for long-term use. Heating and insulation are also part of the performance puzzle. Most modern narrowboats use spray foam insulation to retain warmth in winter and reduce condensation. For heating, you'll often find diesel heaters like the Webasto system or solid fuel stoves, which provide a charming and effective heat source. Some systems are even thermostatically controlled, allowing you to maintain comfort levels automatically. Let's now explore what makes narrowboat-style houseboats uniquely appealing for different types of owners. One of the most obvious is the lifestyle they support. Living on a narrowboat means embracing minimalism, freedom, and connection to nature. It's a slower way of life with fewer distractions and more time spent outdoors or watching the water gently ripple past your windows. For digital nomads, retirees, or anyone craving a change of pace, this kind of living offers an appealing alternative to traditional home ownership without the burden of a mortgage, property taxes, or noisy neighbors. Many boaters find a level of peace and independence that's hard to match elsewhere. Another unique selling point is the customizability of these boats. Since most narrowboat-style houseboats are built to order or highly modifiable, owners can personalize every element from the layout to the fixtures and finishes. This is particularly appealing to creative types who want a home that reflects their personality and lifestyle needs. Affordability is also a major draw. Narrowboat-style houseboats are significantly less expensive than most land-based homes and many modern yachts. The running costs are relatively low, and with off-grid capabilities like solar power, composting toilets, and water filtration systems, it's possible to live with a very low environmental footprint. Community is another important aspect. The canal and boating community is known for being welcoming and tight-knit, with a strong culture of mutual assistance and shared knowledge. There are also countless online forums and marina meetups where you can get advice or just share stories from life on the water. In terms of regulation and logistics, most narrowboats in countries like the UK or Netherlands operate under specific licenses and are subject to periodic safety checks. While this might seem like a hassle, it actually ensures a high standard of safety and accountability on the waterways. Mooring can be continuous cruising or fixed at marinas, depending on your lifestyle preference and budget. Let's also not forget the growing trend of narrowboat-style houseboats being used as holiday rentals and floating Airbnbs. These boats provide a unique getaway experience and are often booked months in advance by travelers seeking a more immersive and intimate way to explore a region. From the canals of London to the lakes of Sweden, narrowboats offer a form of tourism that blends nostalgia, charm, and comfort. Environmentally, narrowboats have a relatively low impact when designed responsibly. Solar power, rainwater harvesting, and biodiesel engines all contribute to making these boats more sustainable. Builders are increasingly looking at eco-friendly materials and energy systems to reduce the environmental impact of boat life even further. Ultimately, what sets the narrowboat-style houseboat apart is its soul. This is not just a vessel, it's a home, a vehicle, a travel companion, and a personal sanctuary, all in one. With its roots in centuries of tradition and its sights set firmly on the future, the narrowboat offers a rare fusion of character, functionality, and lifestyle potential. Whether you're considering buying one, customizing one, or simply dreaming of a quieter life afloat, the Narrowboat-Style Houseboat is a floating world that invites you in, promises peace, and rewards you with every sunrise reflected on the water. Thanks for watching this in-depth look at the Narrowboat-Style Houseboat right here on Sir Boats Yacht. If you found this video informative, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the most fascinating vessels on water, from grand yachts to humble cruisers. We've got it all covered. Let us know in the comments what boat you'd like to see next, and as always, smooth sailing until next time.